From the food desert on the southern end of North Charleston to minimum wage for North Charleston city workers, City Councilwoman Virginia Jamison speaks exclusively to me for the special edition of Quintin's Close-Ups. Councilwoman Jamison, it is so good to see you.
Good to see you, Mr. Washington.
I really appreciate this.
Thank you.
You know, I was doing my research just recently, and a couple of things, stuck out to me when I did my research. A couple of headlines that stuck out to me. North Charleston City Council approves incentive for new Piggly Wiggly. When you think of those particular headlines and what's going on with this, really the state of North Charleston, what is it like for you to be Councilwoman Jamison?
Well, I always know that nothing happens by chance, and I know that I'm probably the person that was chosen by higher power to be at this point, at this time in my life, and in the city of North Charleston. There's so much going on about the food desert, about Piggly Wiggly coming, and I hope that's the true name of the store. It's coming to District 7, the south part of our city, and I think it's time. It's very important that we move forward on this grocery store at this time. We have a lot of people living in that area that does not have transportation. We have children, we have people who are very mobile, so we need something in that area that's going to enhance their quality of life.
You talk about District 7 and the south end of this particular city.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the District 7 right now, where are you emotionally?
Emotionally, I'm really North Charleston. I really love this city. I really love the people in this city. A lot of people who's gravitated to this city, and they may not understand the city of North Charleston, but I do. I am a native North Charlestonian. I live in District 3, and I am the city councilwoman in District 3. But listen, I have so many great feelings for District 7, for District 6, for District 8, because these are areas that I grew up in, and that I know that they're good people, and they need to be there. Maybe need to be more service. Not maybe, but there need to be more service to that area of our city.
Let me ask it another way. When you look at District 7 from now to maybe 10 years from now, what still plays in your mind?
Well, people are always going to need a place to live. I'm just hoping that, things will get better. They're going to do that new development over near the Gullah Geechee area. Yes. So that's going to be a plus, and it's going to be affordable homes and that kind of thing. So that's going to be a plus for that area. So new people are coming in. A lot of people don't want to live in high rent districts, or they can't. They don't want to live in unfamiliar territories. They want to live where their roots are. I heard that. I heard people say it to me. Ms. Jamison, we want to live right here, which is really phenomenal.
Let me take you to a Postal Courier headline for May 4th. The following says this: North Charleston proposed budget sets minimum wage at $12 per hour for city employees. Tell me why now?
Well, why not now? The minimum wage has been so low for so long, and although people has risen above the minimum wage, which is $7 something an hour.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, $7.25 an hour. So that needed to change a long time ago by federal government standards.
Right.
I think that now is a great time, but the one thing I hope that we have qualified people getting these salaries, not Annie, Mary, Uncle John, and Cousin Susie, that they put in an application, we check their background, we check their references, and that they are academically ready to serve our city.
I have to talk to you about the big headline, and that was just recently. And as you know, last week, with Michael Slager, a former North Charleston police officer, he was convicted on a federal count for what happened with Walter Scott 2 years ago. When you look at that incident 2 years ago to right now, where are your emotions?
as a city councilwoman in North Charleston, as a citizen, as homegrown, my emotions are all over the place, okay? I've viewed the video over and over again. I've heard the judges. I've kept up with every aspect of the case. And I think that justice has been served, and I really love the Scots, you know, attitude about this, is that saying that something bad happened is paramount for them. I just think that we've moved forward in a very positive way. I applaud our citizens, I applaud the Scott family, and I applaud the city of North Charleston in the way they stepped back and let the court system work.
You have been on North Charleston City Council for, I believe, a year now.
A year and a half.
Looking back at all the issues that you guys have tackled, what letter grade would you give North Charleston City Council?
I don't believe in letter grades. Okay, I think that you know, it is what it is. We have varying backgrounds of people serving in the city, which is a plus.
Okay.
We have people who's been on council for long periods of time. We do have a mayor who sat in the city for over 20 years. So I think that overall we've done a good job, and there's always room for improvement. I think that listening to the citizens, realizing that we have people across the board, that we just don't have one segment of the population living here in North Charleston, that we have African Americans, we have Chinese, we have every segment of life, a multicultural community. So we have to find a way to serve everybody consistently and fairly.
Yes. What's next for you? Because when we talked off camera, I know you had some issues with a particular school in your district. Where are we with that right now?
Well, again, I serve in District 3. That I have lived there for 30 years. I'm very passionate about education. Has gotten involved with Deer Park Middle School. It's a very new concept school. It just opened in the fall. Dr. Paul Patron is the leader there, the principal. He has done a tremendous job. I have sat with him one-on-one. I have visited the school. We even took some school supplies over there just to help out. Have become a part of that school. Recently found out that Dr. Patron is going to be transferred to another area. And I'm just concerned why now we brought these children from different communities, from different schools. We blended them here at Deer Park Middle. So it's really important for consistency. And I don't think that we've allowed Dr. Patron an opportunity to bring about the quality that I know he's capable of bringing about at the school. Now, whatever Charleston County superintendent, you know, has used for her benchmark, and Dr. Patron's situation, I think that maybe we need to look at that again and find out what we can do to keep Dr. Patron at this one-year school that Charleston County came up with a concept of having these children prepared almost prepared to make life better for themselves, for our communities.
If you were to sit down with Charleston County School Superintendent Dr. Postwaite one-on-one, what would be that first question to her about this situation?
Well, the first thing I would ask Dr. Postwaite is why? Why? The community needs to know why. If we don't know why, then we're going to walk away with our conclusions, our mindset as to why. And we can't have those moments. I think that the Charleston County really owe us an explanation to the highest degree. We have a lot of principals that are being moved, But this is a very, very urgent situation for this newly formed school that Dr. Patron has been at the helm for 1 year, that he has brought these children to this 1 year point, and they're looking forward to 2 more years at the school, and now all of a sudden he's going to be gone. When I sat with him one-on-one, the man is really a genius. He has been placed at, I guess, low-functioning schools before. Now, this is not a low-functioning school, okay? These kids are geniuses. But he is like the trouble coordinator, I guess, for Charleston County School Board.
Okay.
Give him the opportunity to make this pristine before you move him to another location.
Councilwoman Virginia Jamison, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate this.